I think the key for Goffstown tonight is going to be actually making their shots from the outside, but also rebounds. That's been, if they had an Achilles, that's what it is. And here's another one where they don't get the rebound off of a missed free throw. Shot is up and missed. Rebound by Brennan. She pushes it up court. And Gifford drives.
Oh,
she got
stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, but she also got a little bit of a push there.
She did, but I think she might have stepped out first. If you remember right, Scott, when we did this last game, it was Ava Winterburn that changed the scope of the game.
So Goffstown's pressing here, and Portsmouth breaks the press, passing over to number 21, Ava Carleen.
Yeah, Goffstown's content to play the zone. Oh, nice steal by Walsh. Should get the layup here.
She misses it. It looks like she got a little bit of a push from behind. No call.
She did get a little push, but she should have sunk that.
Nice pass inside, and that is going to be a bucket for number 24, Livy Kozik.
Well,
and there's finally points on the board. We are about 2 minutes into the first quarter action, and so far there was no scoring until Kozik's basket. Nice screen by Strong. Not a whole lot of movement here by the Goffstown offense. Brennan is in trouble. And you got two players that were kind of standing right next to each other. That was Strong and Dougherty.
Well, like you said before, Scott, we got to get more movement. And
that's an open shot for Dougherty. Three, no good. Long rebound by Walsh.
Thank God Walsh came down.
And she's going to drive to the hoop, passes over to Dougherty. For the three, no good, almost an air ball, barely hit rim. Nice play by Gifford, but
Emma Strong tried to pass it and missed that. We got to get better at this.
Yeah, good defense, though, by Portsmouth.
I would say if Portsmouth scores, we should almost call a timeout.
And a long three, that's a miss. Dougherty with the rebound.
There we go.
The refs are letting them play, which is good. So we're under 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's a low-scoring game, just like the last time these two teams played. And Strong just she did a spin move. Nice crossover dribble by number 4 for Portsmouth.
Anna Smith.
And that's a foul.
Gifford.
Yep. So Gifford with the foul. We're going to see some substitutions here.
Number 5.
So Katie McCafferty checks in for number 4, Anna Smith. And inbounding the ball will be the freshman, Bella Slover. Long three. That's a miss, but a long rebound. Again, Walsh almost with a steal. And that's really been her bread and butter this year. She's gotten a lot of points off of her defense, stealing the ball. And a nice play by Strong.
And I think we both agreed, Scott, that Kelly Walsh has come a long way defensively.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. I mean, she was known as an offensive player, but she really has made great improvements in terms of her defense. She shoots a long three, and it's no good. Rebound by Gifford.
Oh, good job keeping it in.
She tried to tap it in. Oh, good hustle, though, by number 21, Ava Carleen. Or Carline.
So Goffstown's got to get better at not forcing the shots, and they got to get some penetration in the paint.
Well, they've now gone 4 minutes and have not made a bucket. So that's a challenge.
And the only good news is Portsmouth only made the one.
True.
Another three by Dougherty.
Yeah, but see, when you get those open shots,
you got to hit them.
It's a jump ball. It's a jump ball, and that's going to be Goffstown's possession. What I'm trying to say is that they're going to double team Walsh, right?
Correct.
That means that Dougherty has to make these shots. I mean, that's her third shot. And if you sink those shots, then they can't aggressively double team. And so now she comes out, Dougherty comes out, and in comes Emily Peterson. And I think, listen, you're given an opportunity. You got to make these buckets. So let's see what Peterson can do here. Going to have to call a timeout if you can't get the ball in. But they are able to do it.
Peterson's pretty good with those threes.
She
has been as of late.
But you get really good defense out of Dougherty, and that's why I think you want to have her in the game.
Oh.
A little bit of a tough pass there, almost stolen by Portsmouth. And inbounding.
Livy tried to force it over to Emma Strong.
Inbounding will be Brennan. And looks like Walsh is going to try to set it up, which means they'll spread the offense. It's going to be They're playing man-to-man. Oh, actually, they're playing a zone.
Except for on
Or a
Walsh.
matchup zone, right. So Walsh is man-to-man. Everybody else is zone. There's just not good spacing right now for Goffstown.
Emma Strong.
No.
Nope. Oh, Gifford went in there for that rebound.
And-
Good job,
right.
Shannon Gifford.
So Gifford is really all hustle, and that's really her role on this team is rebounds, strong defense, and she's delivering. So now Coach Larkey comes off the bench, and there's a set play.
Yeah, and Livy's, I don't know what's going on over here.
It's a uniform infraction. We don't know what's going on.
Her laces were showing. You can't have laces showing on shorts.
Can't have laces
All right.
showing, apparently. And I guess if her laces are showing on her shorts, you can't do that. Oh, what do you know? You learn something new every day.
And it's going to be a block foul on number
That's
33.
Lamont.
That's Portsmouth's first team foul. Again, 2-0 with only 3 minutes to play in the quarter. This is crazy, you know?
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
No, we're taking a long time to hit that in. And I think there's some frustrating on Goffstown's
Well, this is
communication because they're
nice screen set by Gifford, and that's a foul. They don't call it. She clearly got her arm there. I saw that from here.
So Goffstown's going to inbound it again. I think it's time we put one up. Oh, over to inside to Gifford.
That's a foul.
Underneath, and she finally, yep.
Yeah.
She's going to get that. So Shannon will go to the line.
So Anique St. Laurent is, she has her first foul, and Gifford will shoot 2. Did we make any buckets yet?
Not yet.
But why is it showing 2 points?
It is for Portsmouth.
No, I'm showing 2 over there.
Yeah, and the guess. Under guess there, Scott.
Yeah, that would be for home. Okay, I hear you. And she makes that one. All right.
So, well, at least maybe that's what we had to do, break the goose egg.
Yeah, 2-1 now, Portsmouth with 2.5 to go.
Well, it came to a basketball game, a soccer game broke out. Low score.
But did Gifford touch that?
Keep the high post the ball.
Portsmouth coach does not
But
like
this
those
is
cross-court passes.
Well, no one does. I mean, it's a dangerous way to pass the ball, easily stolen. And a nice pass inside. Now to outside the freshman. She misses. Long rebound by Brennan. And she pushes it up. Over to Winterburn, who's in the game. Shoots just a long 3 and makes
she
it.
sinks it. Ava Winterburn. I didn't even see her come in, to be honest
No,
with you,
we didn't
Scott.
either.
Should pay
And
attention, I guess. But
yeah, and she sparked this team
the last game against
time
Portsmouth.
around, and I think that's a good move by Coach Largy because there was a good matchup.
Yeah. And
Long.
she
and
came,
that's a 2-pointer made by number 22, Anique St. Laurent.
yeah, Ava came in for Emma Strong.
So we got a 4-4 game here,
Oh,
and that's a travel.
nice try. Winterburn thought about doing that 3. I think she took very tiny steps.
In is Savannah Emery.
And Ava Carlin's coming back in, too, for Portsmouth. So Goffstown, the Grizzlies have Walsh, Brennan, Ava Winterburn, Gifford, and Peterson out there playing a zone.
And nice head fake by 24, in and out. Peterson with the rebound. But this is the type of game I think Portsmouth wants, you know. They've really stymied Goffstown's offense. And Walsh has been silenced here.
And she's had a couple opportunities.
Yeah. That's going to be a foul on number 22, a push.
That's
her second. And she's probably going to come out of the game, and looks like Mia Smith's heading in for her. So interesting, this is like the last game, but remember they were subbing like crazy.
Yes, they were doing it a lot.
And
We actually got tired of keeping
it was hard to keep track. That's a push. Yeah, they're letting a lot of stuff go.
Oh, Brennan puts
Beautiful
up a
job.
3. That was a nice 3. I wasn't sure at first. I'm right behind her.
That
when
was
she put it up. It
beautiful
looked like it
stroke.
might have been short.
Goffstown's first lead of the game. 7-4 now.
And we're in less than a minute to go in
And
the quarter.
Portsmouth is content to pass the ball around, but good defense by Goffstown.
Oh, Gifford kept it in. Good job. I thought
That's
that
a
was
foul.
out.
You got to let her dribble.
Busy talking
Yeah.
to Gifford. Walsh comes in.
Oh, see, Brennan's got to pass that ball to Peterson quicker because Peterson was open on the wing.
Oh, Walsh goes
Wow,
in for the
what a
layup.
play.
Beautiful layup
Yeah.
by Kelly Walsh using that left hand.
So we're under 30 seconds, Bob, in the first quarter. Again, so we're live here on Facebook and on YouTube.
And on TV for you local
Yeah.
residents.
Nice play.
Under the basket.
Yeah, Livy Kozik. That was a really nice play by her.
9 seconds left. Brendan's going to have to put it up. Oh, underneath the Gifford. Nice
Oh, she
pass.
can't make it.
Oh, almost.
And a foul.
Oh,
Is that a foul?
it should be a foul.
The whistle blew.
No, they're not
All
going to
right,
call.
they're not going to call anything there, but it's a 9-6 score after the first. Bob, that was how do I put it? That was like almost like a boxing match where there's two heavyweights trying to figure each other out. And it was just a very kind of a slow go. So here's the replay for Brennan's three. Look at that stroke. Beautiful, dead
It
on.
was
And
nice.
I think, you know, if you think about how Goffstown is going to potentially win this game, it's going to have to be off shots like that from Liv Brennan because they're going to double team Kelly Walsh. And whether it's Peterson or Brennan
Or Strong.
they're going to have to hit the threes.
Yep.
And there you see the great defense by Shannon Gifford, and that's been her theme all. She's been consistent throughout this season, where Gifford has just been really strong on defense.
Very aggressive in the paint under the basket. And you know, the thing is you can remember a lot because we just played this team a couple weeks ago on senior night, and you know, during that game, a lot of it we were talking about, it was painful to watch because there were a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
And offensively, we were not hitting our shots. But defensively, both these teams are good, and they're content to play each other out and just they're going to capitalize on the other team's mistakes, and it's going to come down to Goffstown hitting the outside
Interesting
shots.
thing is that when we talk about what sparked this team had no points. Winterburn comes in, and all of a sudden they do start to hit them. Nice. That's a three-pointer
three by the freshman.
Number
14.
That'll tie it up here, 9-9. Brennan brings it up.
Oh, Emily thought about the three. Yeah. And it's strong. Oh. Again,
What a crossover. What a great crossover dribble by Kelly Walsh.
Yep, so she'll go to the line, but they had, again, they're covering two players on her. So
And another substitution. 24 comes in, Kozik. So they're getting fresh bodies all the time. Their job is to be disruptive.
Well, and they have two people on Walsh.
That's a foul. And
she
one.
sunk it. Unbelievable. You know, you can run out of adjectives for Kelly.
Yeah,
after
I
a
mean,
while.
that's just the personification of tough and grit right there.
And will.
Now look at this. Look at this replay, folks. She breaks two, and she gets fouled, and just is able to still has the strength to put it up.
She tossed it up on her way down.
And
another change by Portsmouth.
And she makes that one.
I think the drawback to this many changes that Portsmouth's making constantly to their players is they can't get into a rhythm.
Exactly.
I mean, you can't.
Right. I would tend to agree with you.
I think that's got to outweigh the sort of freshness because he really changes them.
So on the court now, Goffstown's pressing. Winterburn.
I'm not the coach, but he changes them too fast. Oh.
Travel.
They got her for a travel. So
I tell you, I really like the freshman from Portsmouth. She's really good. That's Bella Slover.
Yep.
She hit that three, but more importantly, she plays great defense.
Well, I like our freshman, Ava Winterburn.
Yeah.
Again, Goffstown's on the outside, a little bit hemmed in.
Oh, man, Livy Brennan she had Walsh, though. And I think that's the key. She's got to keep her head up. When she starts to dribble down low, her head is down and she can't see the rest of the court. Good defense, though, by Brennan. She got a hand in on that.
And Peterson comes down with the rebound.
And she pushes up to Walsh. Walsh should just drive. Cross court over to Peterson. So there's not enough movement. You see, like, Walsh is trying to set some screens. Walsh with the three. I mean, Peterson with the three.
Yep.
But that was way off. And like I said before, these are the players who are going to have to hit these threes if you're going to have any success. Looks like Gifford is going to check in along with Tapuzaglu.
And Anna Smith for Portsmouth is going to be checking in. Again, Portsmouth's trying to get inside in the paint.
Good defense by 14.
Ava Winterburn.
Yeah. And
got a hand on that, but I think Emma Strong got called for the foul.
Yeah, she did. That'll be
a
shooting foul, too.
Oh, 13. They're calling it Peterson. I don't know why. Peterson wasn't even there.
I don't even know if I agree with that. Oh, yeah, she was right there. You saw that.
It was
She
Peterson?
got her on the arm right there.
Oh, okay.
On the replay. So
even
24, and that's an in and out. That was Livy, Kozik. She misses.
Winterburn and Peterson have come out, and Gifford and Tapuzaglu are in for Goffstown.
Tapuzaglu will give you the outside shot. And obviously Gifford's just going to give you stout defense as well. So, but Goffstown has to nail the three. That's their offense. It's that 5-out offense, and you got to hit 3-pointers. And a nice free throw by Kozik.
I'd like to see Goffstown slow down a little on the offense and try to set something up.
There's Tapuzaglu. Oh, almost.
Almost in and out. And Walsh has got the ball now. Oh, they almost stole it from her. Back court.
No, it won't be a back court because it was a tip.
All right. Emma Strong's got the ball now. Oh, Gifford tried to
but
penetrate.
she had to be able to control that ball. Tapuzaglu couldn't control it. And
Oh,
that's
no.
a bad
pass to Walsh.
Oh,
That's out of bounds.
Yeah, see, you can't have these unfair forced errors in any game, much less a playoff game.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, Portsmouth can capitalize on this.
But that one was a purely unforced error. There's really nobody on her.
Oh,
that's
good
defense.
Anna Smith.
Now, why isn't that an over the back on 24 there? I mean, she seemed like she was all over Tapuzaglu, but no call.
I think Olivia Brennan's talking to the ref about that now. So Gifford's going to inbound this, and again,
I don't know if you could see it on the replay here, but she puts it up, and then 24 just goes like, oh no, that was a good play. She did not go over Tapuzaglu's back. She just put her hand up.
Oh,
good defense. That's just great defense by Portsmouth.
It was a good defense. I thought Emma was going to travel there for a minute. Gifford puts up a three. Oh, that looked good for me, but obviously missed.
Good crowd here in Goffstown tonight for this playoff game, 12-10. This is exactly what Portsmouth wants. They want a low-scoring affair, which keeps them in the game. Long three, and it's no good. But one thing that I noticed for Portsmouth is
blocked by Walsh.
Like 24 is very active on the board. She gets her hands up, an errant pass. But Goffstown, when you look getting a rebound, they're not jumping for the rebound, Bob. You know, they're just standing there, and then all they have to do is put your arm up.
Yeah, the only one's really jumping for him is Gifford.
And that would be something, if I was Coach Largy, I'd say you got to be more aggressive on your rebounding and get better body positioning.
Oh. Out to Walsh. Walsh shoots a three. Nice shot by Kelly Walsh. Brennan did a good job of penetrating in,
exactly. That was
drawing
all,
the players with her.
That was all set up by Brennan. And if Goffstown can do that, that's who you want to take the threes is Walsh.
Right, but she's got to have the opportunity, and the only way she's going to do it is the other girl stepping up.
That's be a jump ball Goffstown's way. But again, that's a little bit of an unforced error there because I don't know if she really should be the one bringing the ball up. Her job is to get the rebound and then put it in the hands of one of your guards. But she kind of got trapped by two players.
Oh, Brennan again with going in, penetrating.
There
out
you
to
go.
Emma
Okay,
Strong.
that's good. That's a good play.
And great, come down with the rebound. Livy puts
Oh,
it
wow.
up, but draws the foul on number 14.
So Livy Brennan has come to play tonight.
So that Bella Saver, she gets her first
That's
personal.
that's the 6th team foul for Portsmouth. Goffstown has 3.
So Livy's going to go to the line with a chance to increase the lead.
And she misses her first. Livy's played a really good game tonight. You know, as the point guard, your job is to distribute the ball, protect the ball, and she's definitely done that. She's played good defense as well.
Yep, and she's come down with a couple rebounds.
She makes that
she
one.
Makes that one. That's good.
6-point lead for Goffstown with 3.5 to go in the first half. Again, we're live on GTV. For those of you who might be watching on Facebook, send us a note. Let us know where you're at. We'll give you a shout out. No, that's not good. You see what I'm saying on that? You see, like 24, all she's doing, that's Livy Kozik, is she stands up and she puts her, I mean, as what I'm trying to say is if you're the Goffstown player, you have to back up a bit to force that contact so that she can't do that.
Right.
They're being a little bit too passive on that. So we got Stephanie Prey Hughes, go Goffstown. Not sure where you're from, but Stephanie, if you want to give us a shout out, maybe you're from Goffstown, that's fine. But appreciate that. Pamela Smith.
Oh, thank you. So
I'll tell you, it's quite a bit of a production. I want to thank GTV, especially our director, our coordinator, Adam McCune, as well as all of our staff here tonight. Just takes a lot to do it. So here's a replay of Liv Brennan driving to the hole, passing it out to Walsh for that 3. And that was just a really great play that we talked about before.
Yes,
And that's
the
that
jump
play.
ball. Yep.
Yeah, but that's that play where she should have passed it back to Brennan, in my opinion. So here goes Brennan.
And Brennan drives it in.
So what's happening is Liv Brennan is going to drive, to the low post, and they're hoping that there's going to be a collapse, which there is. But then she's got to quickly pass it out.
Oh, Brennan's going to go for a 3. Yes.
Makes another one.
And again, if she keeps hitting those threes, Portsmouth will have to change.
Right. So 9-point lead for Goffstown. And so far the story has been Liv Brennan as the guard, and almost a steal there.
Oh,
and
she goes down to the – oh, nice pass. Liv Brennan
what
grabbed
a play by Liv Brennan. She is playing out of her mind right now.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say so far it's the best half of the season for Liv.
Yeah, I would just say that just –
Oh, Kelly Walsh with a long 3. I think she could have came in a couple steps.
nope.
Oh, she didn't get that one.
Gifford. Nice play by Gifford, though. You got to like the hustle for Goffstown, and Coach Largy loves it too. Didn't put points on the board there, but he liked the aggressiveness there by Goffstown. About 2 minutes to play in the half.
And it looks like Doherty's going to be checking back in for Goffstown.
Yeah, good footwork by Goffstown on the defensive side. Long 3, no good. Rebound by Strong. And that's a foul, though, and they'll put her on the line for the 1-and-1.
No.
They're shooting. It's their 7th foul.
No foul. Oh,
that's
there
their
is a
7th foul.
Oh, that's their 7th foul, yep. So we'll put them on the line.
Yep.
I think Strong will go to the line, right?
Yeah, so Strong should go to the line shooting the 1-and-1. And it looks like we've got Dougherty about to check in.
And she was going to come in for Strong, so it'll be after the shot.
Okay. And really, I like Dougherty's ability to, in terms of the passing and the dribbling. She's got to make the shots, though. I think that's a key for her. So again, there is no timeout there, so she can't come in. Oh, 24 was wide open underneath. No one saw her, though.
Oh, Gifford,
I don't know if I like that call.
Oh, I definitely don't
you
like
do?
it.
I thought she was stationary.
I was going to call Gifford
But a good
for that.
play by number 5. That was Katie McCafferty. And she's got to come out, Gifford.
No, she's going in for Doherty. But
You got to take Gifford out.
It's only her second.
You don't want, with a minute 42, you don't want her. She's a player starter. You don't want to have her in the game, my opinion, but I would put Winterburn in for her.
So,
19-12 Goffstown.
So Walsh is coming down with it. Ooh, Livy shoots another three.
Oh,
and she
my
hits
goodness.
it again. Wow, Livy's on it tonight. Liv Brennan, this is great.
That is her third three-pointer tonight.
Yeah, that's going to force some changes for Portsmouth now. They're going to have to respect her shooting.
And another rebound by Dougherty. Pushes it up to Gifford.
Walsh is trying to bring it in.
Over to Dougherty. She was thinking about taking that shot, but she didn't. And that's what sometimes happens. You get a little gun shy. You miss 2 or 3 in the beginning of the game, but she's got to keep shooting.
Oh, Dougherty shoots up. Missed that one.
And that's going Portsmouth's way. Good hustle by Gifford. And in comes number 22 for Portsmouth, Anique St. Laurent.
See, another quick change. It's the same players.
Yeah, so we're going to see Peterson check in.
Probably for Gifford.
For Gifford.
No,
for Tapuzoglu. I'm just surprised that, with 50 seconds, you don't want to pick up a cheapy foul here.
Here comes
three.
Ava.
Yeah.
Ava's going to come in now.
He was a little too late on that.
Yeah, you're right. If Gifford gets a foul now, that's
right. She just can't play too aggressive. And that's she's not allowed. She can't play aggressive, because then she picks up a foul. So
right.
Kozik gets that one, and now it's a 22-14 lead with 27 seconds left.
And that's good. Goffstown's going to slow this down. No reason to rush. We're up by 8. Livy's trying to move in.
That was her first miscue of the game.
Yeah. For Liv.
That was her first one, because she dribbled down into almost a triple team, and then she just couldn't get a good pass off. And that was her first unforced error tonight. I don't know. It's like some
confusion here on the Portsmouth side. And
yeah.
Freshman number 14.
Yeah, she's running around.
Oh, that's what I mean. Even the Portsmouth players.
Yeah, too many players on the court. Yeah.
Even they're confused with who they're subbing in for. He's changing them way too fast. To me, it seems like he's panicking. I don't know.
It's not panicking. It's just too many substitutions. Yeah.
Whoa.
Traveled. All right, 7 seconds here. You want to set 2 high screens if you're Goffstown. So they're going to press. You got to set a high screen for her.
Yeah, they just don't want Walsh to take the shot, and she's going to, almost. Winterburn put it up.
No good.
Too bad. Winterburn had an extra second. That would have been in.
Not a bad half for Goffstown, but really the story has been Livy Brennan when you think about it. So Kelly Walsh, Brennan, 3 shots made out of 5 attempts, but those 3 have been,
10 points for.
And she made a free throw. And Walsh has 8 points.
8 points.
So, really I think the story is just constant substitutions on the Portsmouth side, Bob. And it looks like we're on TV.
Yeah, it does. At least the back of my head is.
Right.
My best feature, my head, right?
But you got good hair. I don't have that. But I think it's the defense for Goffstown has played extremely well.
Yep.
They really haven't given up a whole lot of easy buckets, or at least I'd say Portsmouth hasn't scored a lot of easy buckets. I think the key for Goffstown is going to obviously be the continued success of Liv Brennan. And yes, she's nailing the 3, but somebody has to nail down the outside shot for Goffstown, whether it's Brennan, whether it's Dougherty. It doesn't really matter who it is, because you can't rely so much on Gifford, because Gifford is getting double teamed.
You mean Walsh?
Walsh, I mean, yeah.
Walsh is getting right.
double teamed.
Well, Walsh has got 8 points in the half, which is on the low end for her. But you're right; she is being double teamed. She's, she's actually the player that they're focusing on the most. So 8 points, but she's only had the 4 attempts. I don't know. I question the attempts thing. It seems to me she missed a couple layups.
Yeah, well, you know what? We don't have a paid statistician. So it's real possible.
Yeah, we're counting on somebody
We
to
do
keep track of us.
we do the best that we can here at GTV. So
Well, we're on a limited budget.
right. So I think we're going to take a little bit of a break here for our second half, and we'll resume in a few minutes. We're going to see some highlights from the first half as we go back to the studio.
There you go. Go ahead, Scott.
All righty, folks, we're back for second half action. Teams have switched sides, and Portsmouth with the ball.
Yeah, we went right into second half action.
You ain't kidding. Oh, it was a travel, I thought.
You would think it was a little bit. Oh, underneath. Oh, Shannon.
Gifford, yeah, that's a quick foul for her.
Yep, that's 3. We got to watch with Gifford.
Oh, boy.
They're going to put Ava Winterburn back in, which is not a bad substitution.
No, it's not.
But you hate to see Gifford get in foul trouble this early. So it looks like number 24,
Kozik.
Livy Kozik, hit her first one. So that cuts the Goffstown lead to 7, 22-15.
Took Goffstown quite a while
to get warmed up.
To get warmed up. So Kozik drops both of her free throws.
Brennan with a strong half. If she can continue that in the second half, that'll bode well for Goffstown. Ooh, Emma tried to go in. Out to Walsh. Walsh around the perimeter. Again, Portsmouth plays a really tight zone. And
they're quick on their feet, you know, and I think because they substitute so much, they don't really get tired. And that was just a sloppy pass by Dougherty on the inside.
Yeah, we really need Dougherty to hang on to the ball. That's why she's out there.
Oh, what a play!
Oh, she traveled, though.
But she traveled, all
yeah,
right.
That was definitely a travel.
Yeah.
That's how she got around Emma.
Yeah. I was like, wow, that was a great move.
So Dougherty's going to inbound it.
But, you know, Dougherty's got to she's got to be able to put some points on the board, I think, because they're letting her shoot. And, you know, she's got to keep shooting.
Well, they are letting her shoot, and she should take the shots.
That was a really good pass.
She's out there because she knows how to control the ball, and she has to control it. If she coughs it up, that's not going to be good.
Long shot.
Oh, she sunk it. Anna Smith for Portsmouth gets a long 2.
And both teams are actually scoring, unlike the first half where it took them a long time.
Yeah, we were 2 minutes in.
Cross court over to Dougherty. Tough pass.
Oh, Livy's going to go for a 3. Oh,
she barely misses.
That's the first 3 she missed.
Winterburn picks up the loose ball.
Kelly's going to shoot a long 3. Oh. Dougherty out the strong. Oh.
That's not a whole lot of arc on that one, unfortunately. No. So I tell you, if Coach Largy's may want to think about.
Oh, nice block by Ava. Oops. What does Coach Largy want to think about there, Scott?
I think he wants to think about just their intensity. Got to keep up that intensity. And it's a 6-point lead. Good defense there by Winterburn.
Well, what I also like about it is they took a few shots there in a row. Oh, they were missing them, but they were getting the rebounds, unlike on that play just there. So Portsmouth wants to apparently speed up the play here. Oh, Brendan's going to be called for a foul.
I don't like that. I don't think I like that call, but we'll see on the replay here if we have one.
Of her arm.
She might have, but I think it just because it may have looked wild. Let's see on the replay here.
It wasn't a.
As she puts
it wasn't a shooting foul.
I don't think so. I don't think that was a foul.
Oh, she stepped out of bounds.
Unforced error by
Portsmouth.
number 4 Anna Smith.
Yeah.
But on that play by Brennan, I just thought that she actually didn't make contact, and I thought it looked wild. That's all.
Yeah, I don't know if her other hand hit her or not, but you're right. From the replay, we didn't see anything.
Walsh with a 3. So Walsh has scored all of Goffstown's points in the second half.
All 5 of them?
Yep.
Oh, again, Portsmouth's getting good penetration. They're coming in.
I love that play. Look at her. She's great.
Yeah, she does do a nice little spin move.
Yeah, so they're going to have an answer for her because she's dominating right now.
Yeah, she is dominating under the paint. And she hit the first 2 foul shots.
She did.
Right?
And
she hits a third.
So Kozak is she's by far the leading scorer for the Clippers.
And Peterson just came in for Doherty.
As of now, she's got 10 points, about to earn her 11th on this free throw. And she makes
sunk it.
Yeah, she's pretty smooth.
So she's got more than half their points.
Yeah. And the other thing, too, that's not in the, that we're not keeping track of, she's got a ton of rebounds. And she keeps the ball alive a lot, number 24.
And on top of that, she's been one of the ones helping out with Walsh. Right now, that's Kelly on the outside.
Yeah, but every time that she dribbles, they put 2 on her.
Yep. They're not letting her in, that's for sure. They don't want to get killed on the layups. Oh, another. Livy tried to go in with that, and I think the ball just got away from her a little bit. So that one hurt. These turnovers, you don't want to commit
Right,
them.
and that's what you want to try to limit your turnovers as much as you can.
Again, inside. Oh, that's the first miss she's had.
Great job by Peterson with the rebound.
Oh, Ava was wide open in the paint. Strong shoots a 3.
She's got to follow her shot, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a little.
And she didn't follow. If she follows her shot, she's got that rebound. But she just kind of stands there.
Well, she
and
kind of
she's
bailed.
Right, she bailed on it.
Comes down with the rebound now, Emma. Oh, in the Walsh. Walsh is going to go for a 3, and she sunk it. That was a nice 3. Timeout for Portsmouth.
Kelly
Portsmouth
Walsh
coach isn't happy that
they're
not getting on Walsh sooner.
He's got to be angry because Kelly Walsh is the scoring threat for Goffstown. Everybody knows it. She's an all-state player, and the fact that you don't have a body on her is inexcusable. So good call, timeout by Coach Hopley as Goffstown extends their lead to 10 points. In terms of fouls, Goffstown needs to be a little bit concerned. They've got 3 team fouls. Portsmouth has none. Gifford has 3 personal fouls. So we're not going to see her a whole lot in this third quarter, in my opinion. I think we'll see her come back in the fourth.
Right. Yeah, the Portsmouth coach is a little animated over there. He's not very happy. He wants his team to follow the ball more and to really stick to Walsh.
The other thing, too, is that I think when you're shooting a 3-point shot, you should look to try to, to do that. You should look to try to get your own rebound. So we got Rock, La Rochelle, go Goffstown. And thank you, Rock. I'm glad that you're watching this on Facebook. Bethany, our former trainer.
Go Grizzlies.
Go Grizzlies. And before that was Colleen Charest. So thank you, folks, for watching on GTV Live. And I will say this. Goffstown's playing really good defense. They've given up 20 points in nearly 3 quarters. So long 3.
Yeah, and it's really only been that Kovac has been the one killing them.
That's out by, so it'll be Goffstown's ball. I'm not so sure. There were 2 players. Somebody didn't box out on that one. Peterson was the only one down there on the low post on that rebound. So now Brennan, who was on fire in the first half, she's kind of calmed down a little bit. Unforced error, very uncharacteristic for Kelly Walsh.
Yeah. Oh, they almost let her in, but they stopped her. It looks like, nice 3 by Lamont. She just sunk that one from a mile away.
And that brings it to a 7-point lead for Goffstown.
No panic in Goffstown, so hopefully they'll just take their time and get this back. Oh, strong.
Yeah, but she's not.
Again, she's not putting them up.
She's not balanced. I think she can definitely foul on Walsh.
Call Walsh for that.
There's no doubt that Strong can make these threes, but I don't think her feet are set.
Right, and again, she's not following those shots in, too. She's just chuck and run.
So Walsh with
looks like Gifford's coming back in.
All right. For who?
And Emma Strong.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, if you're not, I think it's a little tough when she's not hitting those shots, and defensively, Gifford's a little stronger underneath. So they got to try to keep Portsmouth off the board.
And
too.
I think Coach Largy is just trying different matchups.
Yeah. Again, Gifford hit that rebound down, and Peterson, aggressive play. She's going to go in for the layup.
She traveled, though.
She did
travel,
but she was fouled.
She traveled.
What are they calling on this? There's going to be a little meeting on this.
But
I
she
think
might
they
have
should give her
gotten
the
pushed from
shots.
behind, so
Yeah,
she got
no, there
pushed.
should be a foul on this, but we'll see. We're going to see the
They're saying
replay.
that she's pushed from behind, I think.
So as you can see, she's going in for it. She did stop. They called the travel. I didn't necessarily agree with that.
Well, good job by the referees, though, for getting together and talking about it. And they had a long 20-second conversation, and that's all you can ask for your officials is that they do converge and they talk about it. So
yeah, and it was close enough. We could have called it either way.
Yeah.
I think either call would have been worked.
Again, don't let number 24 beat you if you're Goffstown. And that's going to be a 3-second violation. Yeah, and you rarely see that, Bob.
Yep. I think during that last timeout, Largy was pointing that out to the ref.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw him talking to him.
The interesting thing here is that you see no fouls by Portsmouth with only 2 minutes to go. So 6 minutes of play, not one foul.
And they got into a lot of foul trouble in the first half.
And that is a push. I just jinxed them.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Anna Smith's got that foul.
That's
the team first.
So Goffstown needs to get good possessions here.
Yeah.
Crisp passes. If you put up a good shot, if it goes in, great. If not, that's okay too.
Well, follow it up too and try to get those offensive rebounds. I think that the key for Goffstown is they want to slow this down. Ooh, I thought Emily might have got called for something. Emily puts it up.
But she fouled her shot.
She fouled her shot and got the rebound. Now Winterburn's got it.
But they're right next to each other, so it's spacing is an issue for this team right now.
Oh. Well, uncharacteristic. Another bad turnover by Livy Brennan. But, Gifford comes in low and gets that.
That's Goffstown's ball.
Should be.
And Coach.
Oh, they're going to have a little talk about this.
Coach Hopley is saying, hey, calm down a little bit. That's definitely Goffstown's ball. I mean, there should be no question about it.
Yep.
Another sub.
That was the right call. So, Ava Smith comes out.
I like that call. I like that timeout by Coach Largy. He's got to kind of settle the troops down a little bit. And one of their issues right now, Bob, is spacing. If you notice, a lot of times there are two players within 4 feet of each other. That's not good for the prevention of viruses, and it's not good for basketball.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that last pass, Ava Winterburn passing Emily Peterson, she basically handed it to her because they were that close. It wasn't even a pass.
As Walsh's 3-point. So really what we're seeing here is, again, with your 5-out offense, you're going to live and you're going to die by your 3-point shots. And so far in the first half, Liv Brennan lit it up. She had 3 3-pointers, and so far in the second half, it's really been Kelly Walsh who's done that perimeter scoring.
Well, and also, like you said earlier, I think it was important to point out, a little bit like with Emma Strong, when she was shooting those threes, I don't think her feet were set, but also she wasn't following her shots in. Emily Peterson, we saw her basically take the same shot.
Right.
She still missed, but she followed it in, got the rebound, so it stayed possession for Goffstown inside. So that's what we need to do.
All right, Brennan with the inbounds over to Walsh. And, again, they're putting height on Kelly Walsh. So,
yeah, they want to prevent her from going inside. You can't pass into her double coverage.
Right.
So
that was totally forced it.
Yeah.
See, Peterson is fast enough to get out there on defense. Great defense by Gifford. Great footwork.
Yeah, Gifford's been a beast out there defensively.
But the whole team, look at their footwork on Goffstown. They're able to get out there.
Oh, nice rebound by Peterson.
Wow.
Throw it back to
Peterson, unbelievable.
Yeah, it was a good hustle. Good hustle by Peterson. Walsh is trying to get in.
She traveled.
They call the travel.
I don't know how he calls it from there, though, to be quite candid with you.
With the other ref standing 2 feet away.
You got to keep in mind that our line of vision was the same as his, and I just don't know how he makes that call because he was blocked on that. Freshman.
Oh, she almost put that
over the back. My goodness. And then they call foul here. I don't know. I'm kind of shocked here that, it's called over the back. And I think even Coach Largy is not understanding that.
Yeah, if you watch this replay, you could see that was not a foul.
Yeah.
So.
And she's just been on fire.
Yeah, I don't know.
Livy Kozak has
she
not
missed anything on the line?
She missed a couple of free throws. Oh, you just
she
jinxed
just
her.
missed that one.
Yeah,
Well,
you just jinxed her, Bob.
Well, that's okay. I
Yeah.
don't mind jinxing her.
Well,
no offense. I know.
but we want the girls to succeed,
Teenage
right?
girl.
Yeah,
I
get
want
you,
her to
yeah.
succeed
Yeah.
in life and college and career, not in this game.
And she puts the second one down. So it's a 6-point game with under 16 seconds to go. You're going to have to do something. Set a high screen for her.
Well, I think it's more important that Goffstown just controls this ball for 6 seconds. Nice. If we make a basket, it's a bonus. Oh,
Gifford.
Shannon Gifford loses 3,
Yes!
and she hit it. That's her first couple of points, and she hits a 3. That was a nice shot by Gifford. And she deserved it. She's worked hard all game.
She has.
It's good to see her sink a 3.
Yeah. I would agree, and that was just a really play. But look at Brennan. She drives, and that's a great pass.
Yep. Yeah, and Gifford put that up nice. At a nice arc.
I don't know, like, we don't keep track of the assists here, but that was just a really nice pass by Liv Brennan.
Yep. And so Gifford's got 4 attempts today and 4 points. So 3-point shot helps, and of course she's the one that broke the goose egg in the beginning of the game, hitting her first foul shot.
But I think more importantly, what I really like about Shannon Gifford is that she's definitely, Bob, a role player. She knows what her role is, and that is, to play strong defense, to get rebounds, and to occasionally hit an open shot.
Right.
And she consistently stays within that role. She doesn't try to do more than that, and she feeds off of her strengths. And so, when you think about it, so Goffstown has let up 24 points in 3 quarters of play, an average of 8 points per quarter. Again, that's math. So we've got, Melissa Devine. Thank you for your comment. They are playing hard, and hopefully they'll keep playing hard and prevail tonight. Melissa's a wonderful volunteer for our Goffstown High School football program, which has been very successful over the years, and folks like Melissa and the Booster Club really help out a great deal. Winterburn, that's an airball city.
Yeah. But Gifford underneath. Again, Gifford's playing a heck of a game tonight.
Winterburn, like, she ate her Wheaties on that one, just overshot that one.
Yeah. And see, Portsmouth's here making another change. Just come off the quarter break. Why wouldn't you start her?
Who?
Well, they're putting in someone else, so that's what I mean.
But I think you want to keep Livy Kozak in this game as much as you can because, she is, by far, I think, the biggest offensive threat for Portsmouth.
And Emma Strong came back in for Ava Winterburn for the Goffstown Grizzlies. Again, they're close together, Scott. So you got to spread out a little bit and just take your time on offense. No rush, no shot clock. Take all day. They're leaving Gifford wide open. So Shannon's not known for her offensive threat, but she did sink a 3 at the end of the quarter. Again, I like our Goffstown's taking their time.
Watch out!
Oh, Brennan almost lost
but that's
that.
where you have to
Gifford's
talk.
got a 3.
No way.
Oh, I thought that was going to come right back in.
Yeah, but that looked like it almost hit the strapping. You can see it move. Walsh with that tip.
And they're putting Kovac right back in.
Yeah, I think that's a good move.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken her out.
Yeah, well, you have to give her a break to get some oxygen,
We just had the quarter.
Good hustle by Portsmouth. Picking up that loose ball.
Yeah.
And a
steal by Emma Strong.
Yeah, nice job by Emma Strong.
That's good. It's going to come down to possession in this game, and Goffstown's got to take their time.
Wow, what a give and go, but she couldn't make
Walsh.
it. And that's a foul.
But I don't think the foul is going to be on Walsh. It's going to be against.
It's
going to be on
against
Emily's shot.
Right.
No, it's going to against
Peterson,
Portsmouth, but it wasn't on Walsh's shot.
Peterson will go to the line, but it was a great give and go by Brennan. Look at this. Backdoor cut. She couldn't make the layup, but Peterson's right there, and she gets hacked by 22. 33 they're going to give it to.
Yep, that's Lamond. And Peterson sank the first one. Yeah, Walsh was getting a little frustrated missing that layup.
Yeah,
I think.
you know what? It's it can happen.
Yep. So
that's Peterson's first point of the game, but you know what? That doesn't tell the whole story for Peterson. She's been playing very good defense tonight.
Yep. She's been stellar on the rebounds.
Right, and setting a lot of screens. So
yeah, no, Emily's had a good game. Ooh.
Got to stay on 24. She's got good position. That's 3 seconds, but they're not calling it.
Oh, nice come down by Gifford. This might be
Should be a
jump
foul.
ball.
No,
it's going to be a jump
ball. And that'll be Portsmouth.
I'll tell you, Gifford's aggressive in there under the basket.
I'd say they're not calling the 3 seconds. That was like 5 seconds for 24 in the paint.
Lamont comes back in for St. Laurent on Portsmouth.
If I'm Coach Largy, I keep saying 3 seconds because
we're getting our fans from out in New Boston watching. The board just
slow it up. Good shots.
And Sheila O'Brien from Florida saying a great job from Goffstown.
Goffstown ball.
Somebody's down in Florida.
Really?
Nice down there.
Can you send us a message? How warm is it in Florida right now?
Yeah, what's the temperature down there where you're at? What part of Florida?
Timeout, Coach Largy.
It's about 43 here.
43 and sunny, right?
No.
It's a nice day today. Windy,
it was cold.
Right?
It was a little chilly compared to yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday was nice.
I picture you as a Florida guy, Bob, eventually. I see you in the villages one day.
In the villages, yeah.
Right?
Playing
bocce ball or something.
That'd be in my little trailer.
Yeah. So here's a replay, and this was just Peterson with that unbelievable rebound.
And Winterburn's checked back in for Goffstown.
You know, I was politely reminded by Livy Brennan, and she was telling me.
That was early in the season.
It was. And she said, Mr. Gross.
You were being very critical.
I was critical. And she said, Mr. Gross, it's not all about points. It's about other things. And you know what? She's right. And look at that beautiful pass as Gifford hits the three. But it's all about, it is about the passing and the rebounding, the defense, all those other things.
They do matter. Sometimes they don't show up on the score sheet. Oh,
she was thinking about it.
Yeah, she did think about it.
She's got to be careful when she dribbles with her back towards the to the defender. Sometimes it's a double team.
Oh, nice pass on the Walsh out to Ava. Ava's going to bring it in.
No, that was an off-balance shot though.
It was, but
Brennan goes down hard.
Again, they're hanging under the basket. Portsmouth seems to be changing their tactic a little offensively. They seem to be more aggressive under the baskets. I just hope this isn't on Gifford. Who's this on?
No, it's on Winterburn.
Oh, it is on Ava. That's her third, though.
That's her third.
So she's coming out. Peterson's going in. So Winterburn's up to 3 fouls.
So that was Kozik, right?
Yeah.
Kozik, and she'll shoot for a 3-point play. And she makes it.
Why, was that a 3-point shot?
Yeah, she made the bucket, and then she got fouled,
Yeah, right, okay.
She almost threw that one away.
So
slow it down. You do not need to go crazy here.
That's right. There you go, Livy's.
It's a 7-point lead for Goffstown.
That's right, just go slow. 4.5 minutes. Just control the ball for 2.5. Oh, Gifford puts up a 3. Again, she didn't follow her shot either.
Yeah, it was a long rebound. And you don't want Gifford to be your first choice for a 3-point shot. You want her down low.
There wasn't a hurry to put up that shot either. Again,
good rebound by Portsmouth, number 30 by Lamont. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Emma Strong really aggressively getting that.
She couldn't corral
out
it
of bounds on her.
But you know what? Great hustle by Strong there.
Yep. She got in front of.
And we're getting a timeout, a television timeout.
She got in front of Katie McGatry.
You got to love the hustle. Both teams. Just they're going after the ball, and that was just a great job by Strong. Rosanna Foytho. Hopefully we got your name right, Rosanna.
Yes, Foythos. Yeah.
And if you could, folks, on Facebook, if you're local, put that down too. We're just kind of curious as to where folks are watching from.
Yeah, we're curious.
And
Cindy Dutton. Kendra Cooley is checking back in. Go Ava. Ava Winterburn fan.
I know John Strong is in Canada. I spoke to Kelly Howe. So please let us know where you're from. We'll give a shout out.
Yeah.
Now Kelly, I think, played for Goffstown. Pretty sure.
So Kendra Cooley is going to be checking in here.
Interesting. Yeah. This is interesting, and I say that in the sense that she hasn't played all game.
She has not.
So in terms of getting in the rhythm, I think she's going to give them some good defensive in terms of a body for rebounds, and just she has a good sense for the ball defensively.
Right, and with Winterburn in foul trouble.
Well, she's only got 3, but.
Well, that's true. It's late in the game now. Kind of lose track of what quarter we're in.
Nice move.
Oh, nice shot by Anna
They're going to
Smith.
press now. They're going to press.
Right.
That's a foul.
Oh, that is a foul.
That's a foul.
How are they not calling that?
How do you not call that
That's
a foul?
That's a travel. I don't know what they're doing.
How do you not call that a foul? And then they call that on a push. Coach Largy is not happy, and he has a reason not to be happy here. Oh, my goodness. You missed 2 calls, ref. Holy cow. How do you not call that?
I have no idea.
She gave her a hip check on that one.
Well, Goffstown's going to have to shake these off. You can't do anything now about these.
You are absolutely right.
And it's okay for us to sit on the sidelines and stew, but they cannot.
Right. Good crowd here at Goffstown High School. And that's in and out. And
that's
Gifford
good.
with a strong rebound.
Justice.
So far, Kelly Walsh has been kind of quiet in the last 5 or 6 minutes. She's wide open, Peterson, with a 3 short, though, but she fouls her shot.
And Kelly Walsh got the rebound.
And no foul on that. And she's in there in the scrum, and that'll be Goffstown's ball in the jump.
I don't know how they're not calling some of these fouls. I really, Emily did a good job of following her shot, Scott, but I really wish she didn't shoot it. We don't need to try to shoot these shots.
Yeah, she was wide open.
Let's kill some clock.
That was a really challenging pass inbounds by Brennan. When I say that, it's like a degree of difficult number 9, and you don't want to do that. You want to have easy passes.
Oh, Lamont underneath. I don't know how she missed the layup, but Gifford comes down with the ball.
They're going to call offensive on Gifford, and that is crazy.
No, that's a bad call.
No, I say that because they're all over her back, and then they call that. I don't get that.
And Gifford fouled out. That was a costly foul.
Yeah, but that was not.
It should have never happened.
That was kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you. I mean, she was the one who got fouled and kind of harassed down there.
Yep. No, that was a bad call. And now we're lost Gifford. Ava Winterburn's back in. Nice rebound control. Walsh going in for the layup.
All right.
And they finally went our way.
Yeah, I think, it's kind of about time.
Good job by Winterburn hitting that over to Walsh. So Walsh will shoot 2.
Misses the first.
Hey, walk out and you're up. Friends up. 23 on the make.
So 5-point lead for Goffstown, but Portsmouth is coming on strong here in the 4th.
Nice shot by Walsh.
Now it's a 6-point lead, around 3 minutes to play in the game. And I think you're right, Bob. I think, Goffstown is also in foul trouble, so they've have 8 team fouls.
Yeah, and right now it's all about ball control. Goffstown, no hurry. They don't need shots. They don't need points. They need to just kill clock.
I would agree, but you still got to pass the ball around.
Well, no, you do got to pass the ball around, but
that's a push.
What's important is making good passes. None of this cross-court stuff.
Right.
Inbounding it, let's make some high percentage inbounds, like you said before when we kind of made a low percentage inbound.
So you got the freshman Winterburn in the game. She's been in a lot of minutes.
Yeah, she's played a lot tonight, which is always a good thing. Walsh hits a beautiful 3.
And that
was a nice one.
That's a big bucket.
That hurts. Oh, Walsh with the steal. And she's got 3 Portsmouth players back. She steps back, which is
now,
a good idea.
slow it down. You want to
That's
slow it down if you're Goffstown with a 9-point lead.
Yep,
you don't need points here.
Yep, just take your time. Out to Peterson. That's it. Find the open player. Walsh, another 3. That was a long
I don't
3.
think you need that 3, though.
You don't. No, but
You
Ava
don't
Winterburn,
need-
good job
You
of getting the
don't
rebound.
need that 3. You want them to attack you. Let them foul you here.
That's right. Emily's going to take her
Right,
time.
you got a 9-point lead
This
with
is
2
good.
minutes left.
This is good. They're doing it. They're doing it. They're taking their time.
Timeout, and that's Coach Largy wants to emphasize that. So that
He's
was a
taking a full timeout.
Bob. That was a huge. When I say huge, 3-point bucket by Kelly Walsh. Because
Yeah.
no, it was a 6-point game at that point, and Portsmouth was charging.
Yep.
And she had nothing
There
but
it is.
net on that
And I'll
beautiful,
tell
and she stroked it.
Not only that, it was 3 points. That was a long 3.
Yeah. So post game, regardless of the outcome, we are going to interview Goffstown players, and that'll be done by our own Caleb Brown. Will be doing the interviews post game.
Does Caleb know that?
He does know that.
Okay.
He
Okay.
downtown Caleb Brown will be doing post game interviews. So yeah, we got all that. Yeah.
So are we gonna? Who's picking the interviews?
Well, we typically will do that.
Because I definitely think Gifford fouled out, but she deserves to be interviewed. Shannon Gifford.
Shannon Gifford.
Yes.
Well, we usually pick 3.
Yes.
So
I know.
you want to
She's won.
You want to reserve? I mean, the game isn't even over. So
Well, no, the game isn't over, but I think Gifford's fouled out, so she ain't going to do anything now. So I'm putting my vote in for her, regardless of what happens.
Noah Rapazzo checked in on Facebook. Thank you, Noah.
Another new Boston viewer.
Yeah, there we go. You got to be careful if you live Brennan. You don't want to.
Springfield, Mass, my old hometown.
Oh, that was a turnover.
Well, West Springfield was mine. Kelly Walsh on the outside.
Foul.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Lamont falling over Emily
Yeah,
Peterson.
she hit her head.
Yeah. So Lamont gets a personal on that.
All right, that's only the 5th team foul though for Portsmouth with 1:39 to go. So they have
Their
two,
fouls to
one
give.
more foul to give. Very important inbounds here. That's a foul. And that's
number 14.
Yeah, and he wanted that foul though because he's got to extend the game. He's got to get him to the line. And you'll see Portsmouth should foul once more. You got to get Goffstown to the line because you're down by 9 points. You got to stretch this game out. That's good coaching. And that's a hold.
They already got the
that's just
foul.
a good.
Now they go to the line.
That's good play by Portsmouth, though.
The only bad thing about that is they're putting Walsh on the line.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that wasn't her first choice, but on the other hand, Goffstown is going to make the play to Walsh so she can go to the line.
Right. You are right. I think you probably don't want to foul Walsh of all players.
Right.
But she'll shoot the 1-and-1 here.
Oh, there's Kelly. Good game tonight. Strong second half by Kelly.
She makes. Oh yeah, she has. Let's see, 8, 9, 10, 13 points
in the half.
In the half.
Yeah.
In the
So
second half.
that gives her a total of 21.
Yep.
Of the 39.
Misses that one.
So 21 of the 39 points for
minute
Kelly
35
Walsh.
to play in the game with a 10-point lead for Goffstown. Again, you don't want to foul and you don't want to give up threes.
Right. Oh,
that was
Coach
not.
Largy's yelling.
But
no
that
threes.
was not. That was not a good play by Kelly. Reason being is it puts them on the line to shoot the 1-and-1, and it stops the clock. Most importantly, and that's just. That's something that Kelly needs to pay attention to, is that you want to be aggressive for the steal, but you got to be cognizant of the fact that now they'll be shooting the 1-and-1.
Right.
So this is Bella Slover on the line.
The freshman for Portsmouth.
Yeah, very impressive. And a rebound by 24, but a block by Goffstown.
Oh, Winterburn almost had that. And they're going for a 3, and that's nothing.
And that'll be Goffstown's ball. So
well, that should do it, I hope.
It probably will. And I think, Liv Brennan had an outstanding game. I think she's another player that I think I would, and then obviously Kelly Walsh.
So there's our 3.
Yeah.
There's our 3.
But I would also say
you could also say Emily Peterson was in there.
I would agree. Emily Peterson played great. I think Ava Winterburn, as a freshman, just gave tremendous minutes when you think about it.
Yep.
And she's getting fouled.
She drew a foul.
So that was a 14-on-14 foul.
I'll tell you, Scott, obviously moving forward now, I think it's safe to talk about that. Moving forward now with this team, they're going to need this kind of production from everybody up and down the lineup.
Yeah.
And they're going to need to go to the bench, and that's been a strong point of the team all year. They can go to the bench, and they got players like Winterburn and Simmons, who we didn't see tonight, and Cooley, who only had one brief shift.
Yeah, so Dougherty is in the game, and Winterburn makes it the front end of the 1-on-1. She'll shoot another. But I have to tell you, I like what Coach Largy did in terms of his matchups, and he brought Winterburn in pretty early, and Winterburn was a spark the last time they played.
Yep.
So he saw those matchups, and he kind of exploited that.
Well, and the other thing is what Winterburn, I think, except for the foul shot that Gifford sunk, she made the first basket for Goffstown, didn't she?
Yeah. Long three.
Oh, that was a nice three. And timeout for Portsmouth.
Do you have to call that when you hit that shot? The backboard?
Probably should. That's amazing. So that was Ava Smith hitting that.
Anna Smith with the three.
So full timeout for Portsmouth.
So in pickup basketball, right, if you bank it like a three like that, you pretty much have to call it for it to count? Yeah.
You do. Well, I think it depends on the pickup.
I'm just kidding.
You're thinking of pool.
I'm thinking of what?
Pool. Well, you got to call your shots.
No, I'm thinking about most people don't bank a 3-point shot, Bob.
Well,
so
that's true.
I say that somewhat sarcastically.
Yes,
that
I know
you
that.
Probably
You're trying to be sarcastic.
Yeah. So good shot here, Coach Largy talking to his players.
Talking to the troops.
Yeah.
And, again, there's a lot of strong performances. Obviously, Kelly came through with the offense, especially in the second half.
Yeah, I think it was interesting you say
it helped to get Brennan going in the first half.
Very interesting that you say that because I think Brennan carried the team in the first, and then I think that, clearly Kelly put the team on her back in the second.
Yep, I agree. And throughout the game, I think Gifford played unbelievable defense.
Yeah.
So you got to look at that.
I just thought that she was also I just thought Gifford got at least 2, if not 3, really cheap fouls.
Oh, yeah. Well, definitely. Certainly the fifth one when she fouled out.
That's a foul. Yeah.
As far as that fifth one goes that got her out of the game, that wasn't even a foul. I mean, it was. If anything, it should have been Portsmouth.
Well, that one was unusual because it looked like it was an over the back, So number 21, that was Ava Carleen. She fouls out. Yeah.
Number
she played a lot of minutes.
Checking in her place.
9-point lead for Goffstown. This is what you have to do if you're Portsmouth. You got to stretch the game out, force Goffstown to make free throws, and then you got to come back and hit threes.
Yep. And Coach Largy's letting his girls know no fouls.
Everybody's back, right?
But you don't want to commit any fouls now. So Libby hit the first one, so that's important.
That's her first basket of the second half.
Portsmouth's about to make another change. And sunk 2. That's good. So that brings the lead to 11.
Mia Smith checks for number 4. And that is
one of the
Anna
seniors.
Smith, yeah.
So it's pretty emotional for some of the Portsmouth girls. This will be their last game of the year.
I have to say, we've done a lot of games, and I just thought that the Portsmouth team overall just seemed like really a nice bunch of ladies.
Yep.
In warm-ups, just play tough.
Well, the other thing is, too, is that they're a tough team. They play aggressive, but there really hasn't been any cheap shots.
No,
the game's been clean.
We've
seen a couple of games this season where I thought some teams were taking some liberties with Kelly and throwing in some cheap shots. I think Portsmouth's played a very good, clean, rugged game. We know that they have 5 seniors. They were here senior night, and They were very gracious that night to our seniors.
And Walsh misses her first.
With a long ceremony that we had. So, again, some of the seniors coming out for Portsmouth, and they're getting a round of applause by some of their fans.
Yeah, so I think Walsh, it's her 21 points, make it 22.
22 points. So she's got half of Goffstown points, which is typical. 15 attempts, 22 points. Oh.
It's already almost with the steal.
Almost.
You got to put that shot up if you're.
Oh,
no way.
That's short, yep. Oh, Walsh with a steal.
Crossover dribble.
Unbelievable steal. And that's it.
That'll
kill the clock.
So, Bob, as a recap, I think a pretty strong game for Goffstown, definitely highlighted by their defense. They played outstanding defense all night long.
Yep.
Obviously, we're recognizing that defensive play with Shannon Gifford. On the offensive side of the ball, first half dominated by Liv Brennan. Just really good passes. She was hitting threes. Second half, it was highlighted by Kelly Walsh, but again, a lot of assists by Liv Brennan. And I would also highlight strong rebounding by Peterson, strong rebounding by Gifford
and also
Winterburn.
Strong.
Strong Winterburn. Yeah, they've
and
all.
Winterburn had a good game too.
Yeah, so I think it's interesting. I think Strong had a tough game offensively, but she played very well on the defensive side of the ball.
Correct.
She moved her feet extremely well as these balls were being passed around the perimeter. She was one of the Goffstown players that was consistently, in my opinion, really being aggressive towards the ball. So we're going to hold tight now. We're going to have some interviews that we're going to do live as well.
So we're going to interview Gifford, Walsh, and Brennan. And
Caleb is he's taking notes.
Caleb wants to, well, you know what? Throw Ava in there too. What the heck? We could do
Caleb,
more than 3.
you're part
You're in
producer.
charge, buddy.
You're executive producer.
You want to go? You want to go?
You can do whatever you want, Caleb.
So I have no problem with interviewing Ava. Okay, so we'll do all 4 of them.
Wait until that cuts out.
Okay, and anyway, so there'll be now a second playoff game.
Right.
And it's only a matter of where.
Right, so I think
it's Saturday.
If North wins, Nashua North, I think they're playing Merrimack. I'm trying to remember. I don't know the seeds.
Yeah.
But then there'll be a home game here Saturday.
Right.
If not, Goffstown goes on the road. I think it's Merrimack, but I'm not positive.
So it's Saturday on the road no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, it might be home. Might be home.
Well.
But it'll be a Saturday game no matter what.
Yeah. So right now the 6th seed beat the 11th seed, and now as you get down into let's say the top 8 teams.
Yep.
Now Goffstown has to play number 3.
Yeah. So
right?
we're in a good bracket.
Yeah.
We should avoid BG.
Right.
Which is important, and we may avoid Bedford for a while, at least for the next.
Yeah, well, Merrimack's a good team. There's a lot
Merrimack beat us earlier.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good teams, but you are right. If you're going to play a team like BG, you might want to face them last game of the season.
Right.
Simply because they're so
no matter
dominant.
when you face them, I think it's the last game of the season.
That's funny. Yeah, they've just been so dominant. I mean, they've been blowing people away by 30 points. Their only loss in the season was to a team in Massachusetts, and
they
that
only
team
lost by 1.
Right, and that team was like their number 1 team.
Right.
So
BG definitely put a spanking on the girls last week.
Yeah.
And we lost by 34 or something.
So we're gonna wrap up here, and just a great game by the Goffstown Grizzlies. And I want to thank our GTV crew, and hopefully our producers will put all of our camera folks. Broden McCune is the one who's behind us, and I know Aiden Pena was another one. We can't do these games, Bob, without those guys. So want to thank them. So we're going to wrap up, folks, and we're going to hold tight because we're going to have Caleb Brown will be interviewing some of the players in a few minutes. So take care, everyone. We'll go back to the studio for the time being. So.
Yeah. Don't look at it. All right, Kayla Brown, Goffstown TV, standing here with Kelly Wells. So, Kelly, first of all, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
And congratulations. It's been a long time coming, but your first career playoff win.
Oh, this is unbelievable. I don't know. All my years here, we've never won first round, so this just feels so good.
Yeah, and you and Livy kind of led the way tonight, just bearing away the Portsmouth, and just take me through that entire game, and just knowing this was your last. Knowing this is your last career home game at Goffstown High School, just what were the emotions going through your mind through the game?
Honestly, I was excited to play, but obviously at the beginning I didn't perform my best, and then throughout the game I was just like, this could be my last game. Obviously I'm moving on to play in college, but I just did not want to end playing with all my friends that I've been playing with since second grade. So. Yeah,
definitely. Portsmouth team you've tangled with before on your senior night, and what was sort of the game plan? How was the game plan different this time, knowing from playing them before?
The first time we played them, obviously, it was a very slow game. This time, we just wanted to move the ball in transition. That's how we're going to get our best looks, because their goal for whenever they play anyone is to slow them down and get them to play their game, and we just wanted to play our game tonight.
It seemed like once you hit that first three, things just started rolling, and was that a bit of a confidence breaker for you after your slow start?
Yeah, it was. I mean, obviously, I was getting pushed around, and I think that just opened up the doors for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so I don't know if you heard the news, though, but you will be playing Manchester Memorial on Saturday.
Yes.
You didn't play them in the season, though, but you definitely know that they are a very, very good team. I mean, they're the number 3 seed for a reason, though, but finally coming off of this entire core's first career playoff window, how does that sort of change the game for Saturday's matchup?
I think we just have to go in there with the mindset that we can win, not, oh, they're the 3 seed. But I think we have so much film on them, and I think if we actually focus on it this week and we go hard in practice, I think good things will happen.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, Kelly. Congratulations on the win. It's definitely been a long time coming.
Thank you.
We will be here Saturday.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Who's that? Shannon?
It's me.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, don't look at them. Don't look at there. Look there.
There? Okay.
All right, Kayla Brown sitting back here with Shannon Gifford. So, Shannon, first of all, welcome back to the show. And as I said about Kelly before, this is your first career playoff win. How does that feel?
It's crazy, honestly. Losing the past 3 years in playoffs for the first round now, finally getting this win, we all have accomplished so much, for the past 4 years, and it's great.
Yeah, so coming into this game, you've played against Portsmouth before, and it definitely got very physical in the second half, though. So how were you just able to play through that?
We just got to be tough in there, and, it's going to be the same thing going into Memorial. We still have to be tough. We have to attack. We have to do all these things, and second half was bloodbath, but we got through it. Yeah, I
mean, you fouled out a bit of an iffy call right there. So, just take me through what was your instant reaction to when you learned the call was on you?
I was so mad. So mad.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely very iffy call though. But you were able to play through it though, and definitely exciting. So you put up 44 points. Last time you only put up 36 last time, so you're able to improve on that. And what was Coach telling you guys in the locker room to kind of be able to keep the offense flowing?
Driving kicks, really get their defense to collapse, and hit that open shot. That was really our game plan today.
Absolutely. So I mean, so you're moving on Saturday. You're playing Memorial, and you didn't play them in the season though. So just coming off this window, the core's finally got this monkey off the back pretty much. And how is that going to drive the team forward for Saturday?
We have motivation to just keep going. We want to make it to the end. So this win really helped us, motivated us for the next game, and we just got to play strong.
Absolutely. Well, it's definitely a very exciting game, and it's definitely very exciting for me. But we'll be there Saturday, and I think we'll come along. Shannon, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Who's that? Ava?
Hey.
All right, look there. Don't look at the computer.
Okay.
All right, Kayla Brown sitting back here with Ava Winterburn. So, Ava, first of all, welcome back and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
So you've gotten a playoff win in your first season as a freshman, and you definitely got major minutes tonight. And you definitely had some very efficient. You had some points. You had a couple of rebounds. You had some blocks, and just how were you able just to give that much efficiency and just keep your head cool tonight?
I think the fact that I've been increasing my minutes every game going this season. It's just increasing my confidence. So I think when I catch the ball, I'm more confident than I was at the beginning of the season. So that really helped tonight.
Yeah, definitely coming in. Portsmouth known as to have the size advantage, though, but not necessarily an offensively shooting team. So how are you guys able to sort of just close out when they were trying to go low every single time?
We just had the post, the 5. We had to step up on the foul line when they had someone in the high post, and then one of the wings would help with the low post because they were trying to go high-low. So if we had someone on the low and the 5 guarding the high post, then they couldn't get a shot off in the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely exciting game. It was very close at the start of the game, though, but you were able to. Team was able to open it up in the second and third quarter. And what was Coach sort of telling you guys to kind of that finally got things flowing?
We had to move the ball a lot better, drive and kick, skip passes where we were defending those. Really, we had to. In the second half, we started to realize like they were trying to get the skip because we were in a zone. So we had to just guard the skip, get faster feet on defense, and bigger energy, more energy.
Definitely exciting. So you're moving on Saturday, play Manchester Memorial. We will be there, and I'll hope for the best that you can come out with an upset.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming along, Ava. Congratulations. Hope to see you again soon. I'm going to take a wild guess and say this is Livy.
Yes.
All right, I wasn't trying to look at you. All right, so look at the camera, don't look at the computer. All right, Caleb Brown standing back here with Livy Brennan. So Livy, otherwise known as Stephen Curry, been a long time coming, but welcome back to GTV. You had 3 threes in the first half, and just how'd that happen?
What do you mean?
You just hit 1 3, and then the 3 started happening. Just like how'd you start hitting them?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I was just hot tonight. Yeah, I was feeling it.
Yeah, coming into this game, knowing this was likely your last home game like of your high school career. What was that like to start the game?
It was just really awesome. My whole high school career, we haven't won a playoff game yet, and I was just really excited to go out there. We knew we had a chance against Portsmouth, and everybody did what they needed to do today, and it was just awesome. Yeah,
definitely exciting. Yeah, I mean, you and Kelly both kind of led the way, and just seemed like in the whole game, Portsmouth was running a man-to-man D, though they were trying to switch it up, trying to double team a couple times, and eventually switch it to a zone. And how were you and the rest of the team able to break through that?
Well, we knew they had like a tough man-to-man defense, so we kind of worked in practice all week, like going through our plays and trying to execute what we knew their weaknesses were on offense. And we had like backdoor cuts, and we kind of just like worked on what we were already doing and trying to perfect that, and it worked out for us tonight.
Yeah, definitely a very, very fast-paced game. A lot more different from the last game. And
yeah.
What was Coach telling you guys to sort of just keeping the game flowing, like through to speed it up a little bit? What was he telling you guys to do?
Yeah, I mean, we do really well in transition on offense, so that was kind of like our goal tonight, just try and push it as fast as we can, because Portsmouth likes to slow the game down. So that was kind of our goal, and we did that well. And we kind of really just did well on offense, found easy plays, but our defense was great tonight. We do really well in that zone, and I don't know, we kind of took away the post players too.
Yeah, definitely the biggest thing this season that us at GTV were kind of talking about was like was the lack of being able to rebound going to come back and bite you guys, though. But tonight it really was not an issue. I mean, it was a bit of an issue at the beginning of the game, but you guys were able to lock it up. And was Coach just telling you guys just to like crash the boards and just box out players?
Yeah, I mean, we all know that already. We work on rebounding every single practice for the majority of the practice. We know that we don't have, like, a tall crew, but we work really hard, and we got some strong kids down there. So.
Yeah, so you're moving on Saturday, Manchester Memorial,
yeah.
Quarterfinal game. Definitely new environment for everybody on the team,
yeah.
So it should be very exciting. Us at GTV, we will be there Saturday.
Very cool.
Well, thank you for coming along, Livy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hopefully I'll see you Saturday.
Okay? Okay.
You look fine. All right. So look up there. Don't look at the computer.
Oh, hi.
All right, Caleb Brown standing back here with Coach Largy. So, Coach, it's been a long time coming, though, but congratulations on your first career playoff win.
Thanks, Caleb. Yeah, it feels really good to get that. It's I think a monkey off of our back for the whole program. So, I mean, I think they're excited about it. I'm very excited. That was our big goal coming into the season, was to host a playoff game and to win a playoff game. So now we're on to making new goals, which is it's a pretty good feeling.
Yeah, so coming into this game, you played Portsmouth before, just very recently on senior night, actually. And how were you able to use that prior knowledge of playing against them to your advantage tonight?
It was good. It's tricky because, obviously we felt like we had a pretty successful game plan in the first game because we won. We wanted to do a little bit better on the offensive end, but we knew, Portsmouth is an incredible half-court defensive man team, and they just do a great job, not just on Kelly, but they do a great job on all five. They recover well. They're very disciplined, well coached defensively. So we were hoping for better offense. We were hoping to be able to do kind of similar things defensively, and that they wouldn't be able to knock down as many shots as they did. I think both teams played better tonight than they did in that first game. I think we got a better game tonight than that first game. It was a little sluggish in that last regular season game. So, I mean, we're happy with it. We think we executed well, and I think, it's tough to beat a team twice in a season. It's really tough to beat a team twice in 2 weeks. So.
Yeah, so definitely for me though, I mean you've been able to watch the majority of your these seniors play from when you first started, and especially your starters and your captains. So just finally getting that first playoff window and just seeing all of your players kind of grow throughout the past 3 years you've been here though. I know, like I said before, and you've always kind of deflected the credit though, but you've definitely been a factor though in their growth. And how are you able just to look back and just sort of know that you were able to help them get to this point?
I think we have moments of just clarity where all of us are on the same page, and we emphasize family and doing it together, and sometimes that's tough, especially when things aren't going well, whether it's offensively, defensively, basketball is a game of mistakes, and being able to kind of deal with those mistakes. So I think if I've helped them with anything, it's that kind of struggling and learning from that adversity and just getting better and having a next play mindset. And, I love it when we play that way. I love it when we're able to make mistakes and pick each other up. There were so many things tonight that I was just really, as a coach, very proud to see.
Saturday you got coming up. You got a game against Manchester Memorial, a team you are not familiar with. I believe you have not played them this season. And definitely, this is definitely new water for everybody, yourself included, going into a quarterfinal matchup. And how are you guys just going to be able to handle that adversity on Saturday?
Well, I mean, they're a great team. They're a really good team. We haven't seen them in a meaningful game, but we've scrimmaged them. We've seen them in jamborees. We play them in summer league. So, even though we don't play against each other, we know a lot about each other. We know they're very balanced. They've got 5 very good kids. They've got seniors. They're able to kind of handle the playoff pressure. Is going to win that game. And I think that's going to be tough because, again, both teams have a high level of experience. They've got some great scorers. They've got kids that do the dirty work. They've got, their Shannon Gifford is Janessa Brunette. Their Kelly Walsh is Lyric Grumblatt. They have people that can score the ball. They have people that can get rebounds. They've incredible balance. So we're going to do everything that we can to prepare for them and push them and hopefully knock them off that perch.
Yeah, so folks, Saturday, you're definitely going to be in for a treat. This is definitely going to be a bloodbath, even more than tonight. But, Coach, from all of us at GTV, though, it's definitely been a pleasure, though, for the past 3 years. And so happy for all of us to see you finally get your first career playoff win.
Hey, happy to do it on live GTV, too, right? All right, so this is groundbreaking for everybody here, right? Groundbreaking for our program, getting a Division I playoff win and doing it on live TV. That's even better.
Well, thank you so much, Coach Largy. Hopefully we'll get to see you again on Saturday.
Thanks, Caleb. Thanks, guys. Do a great job.